Hey guys, Rune here, bringing you another Wi-Fi battle. And this battle is the first recorded battle in the Necrophile series. Now this battle is against a good friend and follower on Twitter, known as Stein. He also goes by Stein's Domain. Definitely go see him on Twitter and definitely subscribe to his YouTube channel. He's a very great guy and a good battler. Now he is bringing the Donphan, the Scrafty, the Noivern, the Gorgeist, a Tentacruel, and this Smeargle. Now, Smeargle, I'm assuming that he is going to be his lead. Now, I'm bringing my ghosts, as you know. I'm bringing Mega Banette, Gengar, Driftblim, Cofagrigus, Aegislash, and Chandelure. Now, I bring out Harlequin. He's my lead. And he's bringing out Snoopy, his Smeargle. I frisk him, and I find that he has his Focus Sash. That's very good information. So I Mega Evolve. Now, his Prankster ability does not activate till the second turn. Sadly. I mean, it's really unfair. I mean, Charizard, why? He's got, you know, the sun in his first move. I don't know why they pick on Bennett. But anyway, he gets his Sticky Web down, and I get off a burn. And I quickly taunt him, and I shut him down, because Smeargle only uses status moves. If I ever come across one that doesn't, I'll definitely be surprised. He brings in Cruella, his Tentacruel, and I withdraw, and I go right into Helium Hex. Now I predict that this Tentacruel might have knockoff, he usually does, and yep, he uses that move, knockoff, and it triggers my weakness policy, and my attack is sharply raised in my special attack and physical attack. I go right into Substitute, and he withdraws. And he brings in Stereo to try and break through my sub, because the Noivern has what is it? What ability is it? Infiltrate. Sorry, I had to think about it for a second. I Baton Pass, and I transfer that stockpile and the sub and the weakness policy right to the newest member of my team, Hexcalibur. I get caught in the Sticky Web, and he uses Dragon Pulse, and it does go through my sub because of his ability. When I first saw that, I was like, oh crap. I'm like, those things carry Flamethrower too, I know that. So he withdraws. And I thought the safest move to go for, because he does have that normal type, would be Flash Cannon. So my stance changes, and I go directly for that Flash Cannon. And because that's Sturdy, he hangs on. It's almost like a built-in Focus Sash. Sturdy is a very useful ability. I recover. I like his iron. I like his name, Tire Iron. Yeah, the top of and his back, and then his trunk looks like a tire. That's really cool. Now on my Aegislash, he's my mixed attacker. I carry the King Shield. You should always have a King Shield on Aegislash. Flash Cannon, Shadow Ball, and I threw in Shadow Sneak for priority. Now he brings in Noivern, and he almost takes me out with that stinking Flamethrower. So I go right for Shadow Ball, and I one hit KO him. And so far, 2 of his Pokemon are down, and I slowly start to recover. And he brings in Broomstick. Excuse me, Boomstick, I'm sorry. And he starts setting up. He has his Dragon Dance, he's raising his speed, he's raising his attack, he's getting ready. And I use other Flash Cannon. and it one-hit KOs him as well. Now, Stein, I battled him in the past, and he definitely is a force to be reckoned with. I've won and I've lost battles with him, and he's just a really good battler. Now, here, he goes for Shadow Sneak, but I really should have went for that Shadow Ball. But I didn't. I went for Shadow Sneak. And if you don't know Gorgeist, he is so bulky, especially his gigantic form, his large form. He's really bulky, a really great Pokemon. Now I changed my stance, and I go right for King Shield. Now he predicts that. I've learned that Aegislash was incredibly powerful right in the beginning of this first generation. But people have found a way to get around him. So I get the burn. He withdraws his lantern, and he brings in Snoopy. And this was a wonderful prediction on his part, because I went right for Shadow Ball. Oh, I should have saw that coming. Note to self, if anybody has a normal type, always be careful what you use until they're dead. So this misprediction, I guess you would call it cost me a lot. He gets his second Stealth Rocks up, and I go for Flash Cannon. This will take him out. But I'm just thinking, I wish I can just like rewind time and try that again. I'm sure all of us have thought that. But I'm just getting whittled away by my burn. He brings in Cruella, and I didn't know how fast he was, so I was just like, well, I guess I'm damaging him before I die, I guess. But that thing is so stinking bulky. And that Scald takes me down. At this point, I have taken out 4 of his Pokemon, and so he has the Gorgeist and this Tentacruel left. I went for Dark Prestige. I do not know why. Sorry, I don't know why I brought him in. But I went for Substitute. He used Knockoff. I went for Disable, just to take that move away from him. But he very wisely withdraws. He's just trying to stall me right now. And he's got 2 great stallers going back and forth. These guys, he really knows how to use his team. So Disable didn't work because he withdrew, and I knew he had that sticking Shadow Sneak, and that would have been powerful enough to take me out. So I withdrew. And I brought in Rune. I get caught in Sticky Web. Now, if I ever made a Trick Room team, that Sticky Web would be such a benefit to my team. But he gets spummied because he used Shadow Sneak, and he also loses health because of Rocky Helmet. But recovers, and he goes right for Leech Seed. A very good play on his part. He's just starting to whittle me down, and I go right for the Will-O-Wisp, trying to set up for a Hex. That's the only reason why I'm staying in. He's burned now because now his power is crippled, and I believe that Shadow Sneak is his only physical attack. I think. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. Don't quote me on it. Yes, Shadow Sneak is his only attack because he has Protect, Leech Seed, and Willow, and then he has Shadow Sneak. So yes. Yes, he is definitely crippled now. At this point, I should have just withdrew. I believe I should have withdrew right into my Chandelure, but I didn't. So he withdraws, and he brings in Cruella, his Tentacruel. I really love his nicknames. So because he predicted my Hex, and he just brought that in to take it. A really good play on his part. This is where I start to fall apart. I really don't know what to do at this point. I'm just trying to just outstall him and just try to go around him, but he's got two beasts right now, going back and forth, back and forth. So I was stretched switch out. I'm predicting that I'm going to need him in the future. I bring in Harlequin. I get caught in a sticky web, but with my Prankster, that's okay. And he gets the burn. And I went for Destiny Bond, thinking that he was going to go for a Shadow Ball, but not Shadow Ball, a Shadow Sneak. Excuse me. I don't know why I did that. He went for Willow, crippling my attack. What I should have went for was a taunt, but I don't know why I didn't do that. This is when I really start to play really poorly. Now I finally get off the taunt. I should have done that at the beginning, but I didn't. So you cannot get the Leech Seed up, and then he just starts to recover. But at this point, he's still got a lot of health left. I really advise that you battle Stein. He is a great battler. I battled him a few times, and he's really good. I go for Shadow Sneak, but because this stinking Tentacruel is so bulky, he takes it like a champ. When I make my water team, I really want to get one of those Tentacruels. They're really good. Then he brings in Lanturna, his Gorgeist. He predicted the Will-O-Wisp, but I was trying to get onto his Tentacruel. And he withdraws into Lanturna, but he is already burned, so it doesn't really matter. Now, I can't stress enough how important priority is. Priority is such a must-have on any team. So I get off the taunt. I don't want any more status moves. I don't want any more protects going off. I don't want any Leech Seeds or Willow, anything. So he's in the yellow. I'm getting really happy. And he withdraws. And at this point, I just should have predicted that and went for the Will-O-Wisp, but I didn't. I went for Destiny Bond, and that doesn't even... I'm just laughing at myself. It's just so funny. I've learned so much since this last video. So Harlequin goes down, and in a way, he didn't do anything. I go into Helium Hex, but he takes the Stealth Rock damage, and he goes for knockoff, and I'm done. Cooked, done, served. Now he's almost at full health. He's really starting to wall me here. Instead of going for Dark Prestige, I really should have just went for my Chandelure. I know I can take a Scald from a Tentacruel. They're not really that powerful. The only really use Tentacruels have, really, no offense, is just bulk and knockoff and a Scald to hopefully get a burn off. So at this point, he's just about at full health, and I don't know why I went for this, but I went for Shadow Ball, and because that guy is such a beast, he takes it. And he knocks me out with knockoff. And my Gengar's down. he's down, and it's like I didn't do anything to him. And now I bring in Rune, a really dumb move. I'm wicked slow, and I'm almost dead. At this point, I just went for Pain Split, but that's not going to matter. That skull is enough to take me out. And this is my last Pokemon. I went from being on top right to the bottom. It's so funny how these battles turn out and how quickly they can change. I go for Psychic, and it really brings him down. I don't know why I couldn't bring him out sooner. Man, I don't know why I didn't do that. But I hang out with 6 HP. And I go for Psychic again, because this is my Scarfed Chandelure, and I'm locked into that move. And that is enough to take Corella out. So now we both have one Pokemon left. Just one. And he's got it in the bag here, because he is wicked bulky, and he has Shadow Sneak, and that has priority. He goes for that Shadow Sneak, and that's it. That is it. And that's it. That's game. And the battle 1 of the Necrophiles I have lost. But that is okay, because I really learned a lot from this battle, and it was just a wicked good battle. I enjoyed it so much. It was so cool. Definitely go see him on his channel. He has also posted it as well, on his version, obviously. And it was a really, really good battle. I had so much fun. Definitely go check him out. And I just can't get enough of my Drifblim. He is so cool, so awesome, such a huge support on my team. I finally found a niche for him to really shine. With my battle with Gravija, he just died. There was no other. It was just death fodder. So I'm really happy that I am able to use my second favorite Ghost type Pokemon and have him be a useful part of my team. And buddy, that was just a really good battle, and hopefully I can have a rematch with you. But yeah, everyone, you know the drill. Just subscribe, like, leave a comment. What did you think? All that jazz. And I'll see everyone next time.